Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I'm Lisette, and guys, today I have another stash and chat for you guys. Okay, in case you're new and you're like, what is a stash and chat? Stash and chat is a series on my channel that I have created for the Refresh Your Stash challenge that I'm hosting this year. Refresh Your Stash is all about working on the older kids in your diamond painting collection to make place for the newer kids. There's an entire playlist. I'll put a link up in the eye and in the description box below so you can go and check it out. But these stash and chats are part of it because in these chats, I speak to participants of the challenge who are doing their own Refresh Your Stash challenge. So we're talking about their stash and some other diamond painting related stuff. And you can listen to it like a podcast or use it as an alternative for a whip and chat that you see on other diamond painting channels, and just follow along, work on your own whip in the meantime, or whatever you like to do in the meantime. Today, I'm talking to the lovely Karen. Karen was selected by the spinning wheel. Like, okay, spinning wheel. Each first Sunday of the month, I do a check in for the Refresher Stash Challenge, and then I spin the wheel. And the participants of the challenge who have filled out the Google form are in that wheel, and one of them gets selected to be invited for a stash and chat. And Karen was selected at the start of February. So we talked about a lot of different things. She has a lot of different hobbies, so it was really interesting. Karen isn't a diamond painting creator herself, so she doesn't have a YouTube channel, and but she is, of course, part of the diamond painting community and is doing her own Refresh Your Stash challenge. And I had a lot of fun talking to her. So let's get into the stash and chat. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's go. Worries. I'm so happy that you're here,
Yep,
Karen.
happy to
Hi.
be here. Hi.
Hi. Welcome to the Diamond Painting Stash and Chat. Can you introduce yourself to the audience, to the people who are watching?
Oh, okay. So my name is Karen Marshall. I've been diamond painting since 2018, I think it is. I did a little bit in 2018, really got really into it in 2020 during the pandemic. Um,
Mhm.
and then
Like we all did. Yeah.
yeah. I have, I guess, a moderate stash, you would say. About I think I have 90 kits. What else? I heard you talking about your two girls. I have three kids. They're all
Mhm.
pretty much grown, but home with us because getting their life in order or whatever. Um, what else? So what else would you like to know?
Well, the most important thing, because we're going to talk about Stash and Chat, but it's always nice because you don't have a YouTube channel yourself, do you?
No, I do not.
No. Is it something that you want to do, or you're like, no, 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 that's okay for
Not
me?
at all. I'm an
Not at
introvert
all.
and wouldn't ever. It's
No.
it's surprising that I'm doing this. How about that?
No, but I'm so but for me, and also I get a lot of comments like, oh, it's so nice to talk, or to hear from people who aren't creators, because we see the creators all the time, and the diamond painting community is much larger because, well, of course there are a lot of people who don't have channels, and you're one of them. So I'm very happy to talk to you and hear your how you're going with the craft, because do you watch a lot of YouTube, or also not at all?
No. Oh, I watch YouTube all the time. Not all is diamond painting, but I do watch some
No.
diamond painters. I found you, so
Yay.
and I really enjoy your content, so I do watch you. Um,
Thanks.
but I mean, I on and off watch other diamond painters, but I do watch YouTube. I just yeah, never really thought about having my own channel.
No, I totally get it, because, well, it's totally different kind of things. So you got into the hobby in 2018.
Mhm.
And how did you find it? Did you see an ad, or was there a friend who
Okay,
introduced
so
you to it?
no, so I am an avid, I will say, an avid crafter of many crafts.
Okay. Okay.
I cross stitch, I sew, I crochet, I do puzzles, I do Lego. So anything crafty, oh, and I make jewelry. Anything crafty, I'm usually doing it. So I was
Oh,
in
oh,
like,
sorry.
go
Just
ahead.
just getting there. What kind of jewelry do you make? I'm always intrigued.
Beaded jewelry that you sort of string on a wire.
Oh yeah.
And I guess I got into that because at one point in time s- was somewhere and saw people making mother's bracelets. I don't know if you've ever seen those
Yeah.
where they've
Yeah.
got your
Yeah.
kids' names on them. So
Yeah.
I bought one and then I'm like, oh, I could make that, and that's how I got into jewelry. So I made some for my family. But
Oh,
I
cool.
haven't really sold anything or anything like that. But yeah,
No.
it's
And
more of a
how do you combine your different hobbies? Because you do diamond painting, do you just alternate between the two, or do you have certain
pretty.
phases? Like, okay, now I'm in my cross stitch phase, and now I'm in my diamond painting phase.
It's mostly phases, like you said, that you hit the head on the nail with that one. Because usually it's like, I really get into diamond painting and I'll just do that exclusively for a period
Yeah.
of time until I get burnt out, and then I'll move on to something else, which, that's like in 2025,
Mhm.
I was thinking, I'm like, I only did maybe 1 or 2 diamond paintings because I was crocheting. I got into, making, crochet dolls. So I made a doll for my niece and then another one for my sister. So that's what I was doing
Oh,
in
that's a lot of
2025.
work.
Oh yeah, but it's
Yeah.
fun. I like my love. One of my love languages is definitely gifting. So if I find something
Mm.
that I think would make a really good gift for someone, I'm all
Yeah.
about doing it until I can give it to them or whatever. So
Oh, cool. And what do those dolls look like? Are they large? Are they lifelike? Are they more
not
cartoonish?
lifelike. They're about this size.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know if I can show you one easily. But yeah, and I don't even know how I found her. I was just basically on Facebook, which is another social media that I use, and I
Yeah.
saw the creator sort of her dolls, and then she had classes where you could like buy the pattern and then
Yeah.
sign up for the class, and say it's a class, but it's like a live stream where she'll show you, let's put
Oh,
it all together or whatever, but you just follow the pattern and then get on live stream and you put the doll together with her
that's
instructions.
cool. So you're in, like, in a group chat with everyone who is making the dolls, and she's just explaining things and showing it on screen.
Yeah, she's like talking and saying, and then she, has the top down. So it's like, okay, now we're
Yeah.
gonna connect the head to the body and whatever. And then she
And
recorded.
and and
Go ahead.
sorry, so I'm intrigued. Can you ask questions to her when she's on the live
You
stream? So wait,
could, because it's a live stream and you could just type in questions and she'll check the chat and answer your questions or whatever. But mostly because you already had the pattern, you know how to do it. You could say, oh,
yeah.
I had a problem with this or that. And if she has the time, she'll explain like how to fix whatever problem the person has. So yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. And how
Mhm.
many of you are in a chat like that? I've never
Uh,
heard about this.
Um, it depends, but it's not it sometimes, maybe 40, 30, 40, something like that.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
I
she
was
has a
thinking,
she
I thought you were going to say 4 or something like that, but 40, that's
uh-huh.
quite a large group.
Oh, no, and I'm sure it probably gets bigger than that too, but, yeah, she's very popular. So,
And is she also the one that you get the material from, or not?
yes,
The
yes.
material to
So
make the dolls?
yes, she basically, and I don't know what came first. Was it the dolls
Mhm.
first that she made? But she's a designer. She calls herself a designer, and so she designs the dolls, and puts together the
Can you
patterns
give
for
her
the
name,
doll.
or is it a secret? I don't.
No, not a secret. Okay, what is her name? Is now since I've done it, it's because she goes her her Facebook name, if you will, or the name of
Yeah,
her company is My Kind of Thing.
my kind of thing.
my kind of thing. She is great. I love her dolls. So just seeing them, at first I was gonna buy one. Of course,
Yeah.
they're not inexpensive because it's handmade.
Yeah,
And
of course.
she would customize it to what you wanted. She would like dress the
Oh,
doll the way you wanted, put the dolls, make the doll the same complexion that you
yeah.
wanted. It's a whole thing. But so the next best thing was I'm like, I should see if I could make that because I really love them, and that was what I did last year, basically.
And is it hard to make? How long does it take you to make one of those dolls?
I've like I said, I've been crocheting. I've been crocheting certainly longer than I've been diamond painting.
Yeah, so
Um, I
you're an
didn't,
experienced crocheter then.
yeah, but I didn't
Yeah.
do amigurumi. That's what they call it when it's a figure. They call it
Yeah.
amigurumi. I
Yeah.
didn't do amigurumi really, but if you can crochet, you can pick it up. In my opinion, yeah,
Okay.
easy.
Okay. And then how
And
long
how
does
long you said how long does it take? It depends. It really doesn't take a long time. I work full time. That's the other thing I didn't say. I
okay.
work full time, so I'm
Yeah.
fitting all of my stuff into non-work hours.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll do an arm here, leg there, body leg, so it doesn't it takes some time, but because it's spread out, if I
Yeah,
wasn't
of
spread
course.
out, I probably could do it in maybe a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
Um,
okay. Yeah, because for me, they always ask me, how long did it take you when I finish a diamond painting? I'm like, okay, I really can't tell you because I'm working on different projects and I never uh, time it. So I know how annoying a question like that is, but it was just for me. If you could just solely spend your time on it, it would take you about the same time that it takes to do a very large diamond painting, for example. I think it's
for
a bit.
you.
Yeah. Oh,
I
sorry.
don't I am not a fast diamond painter. Not at all.
Yeah, sorry. So even that comparison isn't there. No,
Not
I
for me.
totally get it.
I can crochet much faster than I can diamond paint.
Yeah, you crochet faster than diamond painting. Oh,
Yes.
because for me that always looks so complicated to crochet.
Yeah, not really. It's, they tell you what the pattern is, you do it, 25 shingle crochets and then turn or whatever, and you keep
Yeah,
going. So it's much faster to me. Diamond
yeah. But I
painting, you
think
gotta
it's
be,
but I think it's so fun that you do it that you did it in like that live stream with a group that you work together on a similar kind of pattern. I think that's so fun because
yeah,
that
they call it a
gives
crochet along.
a crochet along. Okay,
Mhm.
okay. Oh, this just like
So if
the
you ever
stitch
see
along that you see on. Oh,
yeah,
that's so cool. I like it. I like it a lot. That's so cool. Thanks for telling me. I know
sure.
nothing, but that's also you've got so many. The crafting community is so large because before I didn't know anything about diamond painting, and then I started diamond painting, and I went online, and it turned out there's a whole entire world, and that's the same for crochet and knitting, and then even within the crafts, the particular crafts, there are niches because what you're talking about, the doll making, that's totally different than another field within the crochet,
Absolutely.
knitting, cross stitch world. And even
Mm,
those are all different. Sorry, I
yeah.
don't know too much about
Yeah,
it.
and that's basically how I found diamond painting. I was in a craft store, Michael's, um,
Yeah.
and, just looking around, is there something else? Because 'Cause I've also done, like, paint by number or whatever, so I was just
Mhm.
looking for a kit or something I could do that was quick, that whatever,
Yeah.
and that's how I picked up my first one and pretty much
Oh,
haven't looked
that's so
back.
cool. Because I started when I started my YouTube, my channel was called a Paint by Number Lady because
Oh,
I found paint by numbers first because I wanted to make something and I didn't know what. And I always liked to color and do things like that, but I can't draw. So that wasn't an option.
me too.
And then I thought, when I was a kid, I liked paint by numbers. Is it perhaps also for adults? And
Yep.
then I found that there is an entire paint by number world for adults. So I started with that, but that took so long,
Yeah, it
so
does.
long. Oh, and then because I was looking for paint by numbers, I got ads on my phone for diamond painting. And I was like, oh, that might be interesting. And that went much quicker. So I switched. And then I very quickly switched my channel to diamond painting as well. And that went much very faster.
So
Yeah.
that's why
And I'm
you're
still,
Lizette Crafts and Tells,
yes,
because you
that's
did
why.
different
Yeah.
crafts.
And I did crafts and tells because I was like, okay, I switched from paint by number to diamond painting. And when I switched my channel name, I was like, okay, I'll probably diamond paint for a year. And then I'll find another craft. And otherwise, I need to switch my channel name again. So I thought, okay, I just do crafts and I can do whatever craft I want. But I'm still diamond painting till now. But who knows? Maybe in the future, I will change to, well, crocheting or knitting, or I can do, well, whatever. I can still use this channel, so that's a
Hmm.
great thing.
Yeah.
But you said you last year in 2025 you spent most of your time on the dolls, so you
Hmm.
didn't diamond paint a lot in 2025. Have I got that correct? So
That's
it wasn't
correct.
a diamond painting phase.
Yeah, it was not, and it's not really a phase per se. I guess it sort of is, but sometimes you get burnt out, and you
Yeah,
just you don't want to pick it up anymore, and that's where you leave it. And then I went back, and so you helped
yeah.
me out with seeing this kicked it back into gear. I wanted to get back into diamond painting anyway, but I was like, oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna start
Yeah.
with? And then I have this I call it a bad habit. Other people probably may do this too. I don't know. But I'll get really excited, see a diamond painting, kit it up, because one of my not pet peeves, but one of the people always say that they don't like kitting up, can't stand kitting up. I love kitting up.
I love kitting up
I love
too.
kitting up and kitting
I
down anytime.
I have so many storage systems now because I love kitting up. It's just, oh, and especially when the drills aren't static, because if
Oh
the drills
yeah.
are static, it gets a little bit annoying every now and.
Yes.
But when the drills aren't static and they just slide out of the bag, oh heaven! I love
So
it.
I
Yeah,
have the habit of kidding, seeing a diamond painting. I really think, oh, this is really great, because that's what I did the year before, is give
mhm,
diamond paintings for my family or whatever. So I
yeah.
made diamond paintings. I would like open up a kit and like, this is perfect for my sister. I'd kit it up. I'd get ready, and then like, no, that's a better one for my. And so I
Oh
have kits that are kitted up. They're still in their boxes, because if I don't start on them, they leave them rolled up in the boxes. But I take out the
yeah.
drills, and yeah. So I got a few kits that need to be done, but
But they are already kitted up. Do you also have a lot of whips or not?
no. So that's when we're talking about whips. I don't usually, once I start on a diamond painting, I will
Yeah.
usually finish it. I don't just like go around. And typically I do one whip at a time, typically.
Okay.
But you
Okay.
have not cured me, but certainly challenged me, because with this one, with the stash and chats, or
Yeah.
the diamond paintings refresher stash, I'm doing an older kit alongside a newer kit. So I have two kits currently
Oh,
kitted up and
and
working
which
on
which
them.
which two do you currently have?
Okay, so, and I have them. I don't have them beside me; they're in another room. But I have the boxes.
Okay, well,
So
that's all,
like in my
or the name. That's also great.
right,
Oh, a
like I
Marvel
said,
one? Yeah.
yeah, a Marvel one. This is Miles Morales. And this I'm
Hmm.
making for my Miles Morales. That's the
Yeah.
name of the character
Yeah.
and the kit. I'm making it for my son. I've made one of my sons, my oldest son, but I
Yeah.
don't. And then saying oldest son, really, I have to stop and pause, and I say it because people are used to you saying oldest, youngest, but I have
Mm.
twins, so they're the
Ah!
same age, 2 hours apart. I really oldest, youngest, really, they came together. So come on, neither one of them is really the older one. But anyway, I have already given. Oh, I said I was going to look up the name, but the Marvel kit for Loki, which
Yeah.
is something about purpose, glorious purpose, I think it's called.
Yeah.
That was 2 years ago. I did that one and gave it to him. And so
Okay.
my other son doesn't. I haven't given him a diamond painting yet, so I'm going to give him Miles Morales. So
Oh, cool.
that's the older kit. And when I actually when you asked us to look and see which ones were older, which ones were
Yeah.
newer, this one sort of has the newer design on it. But I
Yeah, but
thought by the time when I was thinking about when I got it, I'm like, I don't think that's a new kit. So I put it in my
no.
old, and then I looked it up, and sure enough, kit that's toolkit that's inside. So this is definitely an old one.
Yeah, but you know what? You know why? Because those had already gotten the special boxes because they were from Marvel, and
Hmm.
when they did the older boxes, they only had those special boxes with the printed drawings on them of the diamond
Hmm.
painting of those studios because they already had to make them stand out more. And I think it was also to be able to sell them in stores. I think that was one of the reasons as well. So that is an older box, but because it's a specialty niche within Diamond Art Club, based on the Marvel Studios, they already had those kind of
Right.
boxes. So yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah. So
And
that
the
was the
other
older
one,
one.
so
The
that's the
other
older
one,
one.
yeah, that's the refresh part.
Oh, oh, I love that one.
I should have
Oh,
I should have done this one a long time ago. I didn't get it. I don't. I think I had to wait for it to come back to be restocked. But when it was restocked, I was like, oh, let me see if I can get her. So I did, and
I think
I queued
that's
it up
the
immediately. But like I said last
oh,
year, I'm like, oh, I had these dolls to finish, so I didn't get a chance to start working on her. I started on her on Saturday.
oh,
Love
I
Geneva
that's my
Bowers. She's one of my
yeah,
favorites, and
yeah,
any kit that she comes out with, I might not buy it, but I will definitely look closely at.
yeah,
Oh, I think I'm gonna have her. So I don't have anybody that I actually get everything that they have done, but Geneva
no.
Bowers is the closest thing that I have.
Oh, I
And I
totally
will.
get that. But that within the Geneva Bowers universe, that one is one of my all-time favorites. I don't have it myself, but that's such a stunning piece. I saw Geneva Bowers. I know her from when she was with Distracted by Diamonds,
Mhm, yeah, that's
and
how I found her. Well, I actually
yeah,
that is not how I found her. My daughter, I didn't tell you, I said I had 3 kids. My daughter actually
yeah.
was a Geneva Bowers fan because she saw her stickers and other things somewhere,
Oh, yeah,
and she mentioned her to me. And then I was watching somebody, and they were actually doing a Geneva YouTuber. They were doing a Geneva Bowers kit, and my daughter happened to come by, and she was like, that's Geneva Bowers. Somebody's doing a diamond painting of, and I'm like, okay. And she was like, oh, I would love to do something like that. So I
yeah.
basically, what I did was, the person who that I was watching said that they no longer had the kits or whatever. I don't distract
Oh,
about them
yeah,
and didn't have the kits anymore or something like that. So I actually
yeah.
emailed Geneva
Oh,
and I said, "Do you by any chances are you working with any diamond painting companies that, and this
yeah,
was after she was so she was no longer with Distracted by Diamonds. She said,
yeah.
"No." Um, and then she showed me she sent me a link to her like her webpage. So I did get her
Mhm.
like some posters or stickers or whatever I got for my
Yeah.
daughter. But then somehow I decided to search to see if Distracted by Diamonds still had even any of Geneva
Mhm.
Flowers' work, and she did. So my daughter actually has Space Letterman 2 in diamond painting. She has not
Oh,
finished it because she loves the idea of diamond painting, but
yeah,
it does take a long time. So she's just
yeah.
like slow, and she's a single placer. Bless her soul. I
Oh,
could not be a single placer. I could
no,
not place every single diamond
no,
one by one. I could not.
no. No, me neither. Me neither. And do you have a favorite multiplacer? Do you have a favorite number that you work with?
I don't I the biggest one I think I work with is like a 10. It's
Oh
10
yeah.
is usually what I
Okay.
do.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Well, I think a 10 is quite large. My favorite is the 7 because if I go bigger, I sometimes I work with a 10 or a 12 placer, but still the amount of drills that I put on it will normally be around 6, 7. So
mhm.
it's just because otherwise it doesn't keep as straight as I want them to be.
Right, right. That you do have to, like, pay attention to where you're placing them or how you're placing them, but
Yeah.
yeah.
And what I'm really, really, really excited to ask you is, as you said, you work on a newer one and an older one alongside each other. Do you notice the difference, or is
So
it just
let me tell you. So in January, I didn't do that. In January, I just did. It was just enough to start and actually
yeah,
finish
yeah,
a diamond
great,
painting since it had been a while. So I only did that was a round.
yeah.
And then that was Fairy Friend. In case you wanted to know, it was my
Which
first
one is that? Fairy
Fairy
friend?
Friend. It's oh gosh, what is his name? The little dragon guy. What is his name?
Randall Spangler?
Thank you.
Okay.
Randall Spangler, yes. So
And
that
the
was the
and
only
the and the diamond painting is called
Fairy Friend. It's a
Fairy
small
Friend.
one. Mhm.
Okay.
And that's what I said, I'm gonna start with a small one, a small
Yeah.
older one. Plus I haven't done Randall Spangler, so I wanted to see what it was, see if I really liked him. It was pretty cool. I like the colors. I'm a color
Yeah.
person. I
Yeah.
prefer a very colorful kit. It will
Yeah.
make it go easier for me.
Yeah.
But then when I kitted up and did these two, um, Flower Child is actually a square.
Yeah.
And you guys have been talking some I don't I guess it was when you have been talking about how some of the squares you can see the gapping, yada
Yeah.
yada, or
Yeah.
whatever. And I had only done an older square before.
Yeah.
So when I did her, I'm like, oh my gosh, ooh, these are wonderful. The way they line up and in the tray, they look so like they are just smacked together.
Yeah.
And so yes, I
You
can
get spoiled.
definitely
You get
tell the
spoiled
difference.
immediately. Karen, you've picked one of the most beautiful diamond paintings out there, and it's a newer diamond painting. So you're getting spoiled right from the get go because you've got everything right with that painting. I think.
Yeah, so I
Oh,
definitely noticed. I'm like, "Oh, no, I haven't done a square before? This thing is crazy good the way they're all lined up and all smacked next to each other."
but isn't it weird to see the difference? I'm so surprised. I'm working on multiple projects, and even within the older kids, because some have gapping and some don't. But for example, what you said, like with certain, especially with the darker colors, with the older kids, when you put them in your tray and you're just shaking it, and they're like they are okay, it's not a problem. But then when you get to work on a newer one and you do like this, click click, and everything lines up. You're like, oh, wow.
Pretty much that was my expression when I did it
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Saturday.
yeah,
I was like, "Oh, that's what they mean by these things
yeah.
are really nice." Yep.
Oh, cool. And are you noticing that you're getting back in the diamond painting mode? Is it helpful? Are you like, oh yes, I'm really enjoying it again, or are you still just
No, I'm
slowly
enjoying it
getting
again.
back?
I was ready even before I saw your challenge, if you will.
Yeah,
I was ready to get back into diamond painting. In fact, I was missing it and I'm like, I've got to do
yeah,
something. And I had already had Flower Child, so of course I wanted to get
yeah,
back to it. But you have to like have the time to sit down and do it. And
yeah.
now it seems like I've gotten a break. So yeah, it's really
Oh, cool.
nice.
And
So yeah.
because you said earlier that you work full time,
Hmm.
so you do your hobbies, of course, in the hours around it. But
Hmm.
do you mostly do it in the weekends, or do you do sometimes in the evening as well? Do you have time for that, or
It
not so much?
depends on my day. Like
Yeah.
if I've had a very busy day and by the time I get home, I'm just over it. Like I've had
Yeah,
some challenging moments.
yeah,
Then, if I don't feel like it, I'm just like I just want to veg and watch YouTube.
yeah, yeah.
But if
That's
it's been a pretty okay day or normal day, and then I try to diamond paint at the end of the day because otherwise I won't do it. And I actually want to be able to progress and actually finish them. I don't
mhm,
I think it would take me much longer. I'm already what I consider a slow painter. So it would take
yeah,
me much longer if I only did it on the weekends. So yeah, I
yeah.
definitely do it after work. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Because I see a beautiful diamond painting behind you as well. Oh,
Yeah.
she's such a stunner. Oh, I love
Yeah, so
her.
and you guys are often the people that you've been talking to do
Yeah.
like large paintings. Don't do I I don't really, I can't say I don't like large paintings, but
Mhm.
I don't gravitate toward them. And I've got to really love an image if it's very large, before I
Mhm.
will buy it. Otherwise, if it's large, I'm like, oh, not for me, not for me. Too big, too big.
Because
So
what is your preferred size? Do you have
I
a
don't
size
know what you
range?
would say my preferred size, but usually if it's like 2 feet,
Yeah.
that's how I go. You guys talk about inches or whatever. I look at them like that's a 3 foot painting. I don't think I want to go anywhere near a 3 foot painting. But so at 20, 24, 28, I'll go 28,
Okay,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah. And
And
do
it can
you
be
do minis
square.
as well? Do you do
I
minis
don't
as well?
do the only minis, if you will. When you say minis, you just mean small kits, or do you mean
No,
the
I do.
other, the
I really
dazzles?
mean, yeah, I really
No,
mean
I've not.
the no. Okay.
I've never
The
done
paint.
any of the dazzles. It's just because I mean, I've bought some things, like I have been into Harry Potter, so I bought like the Harry Potter stickers. So I
Oh,
have
yeah.
some smaller things.
Mhm.
But with the mini dazzles, none of the kits really speak to me. And then I'm like, what would I do with them? At least with the paintings, I can put them on the walls, and I
Yeah.
would, even though, but some I don't put out all my paintings. In fact, this is the only one that I have on the wall.
Mm,
Um, but my kids, the ones I gave for my kids, they put them on the wall, and the ones I've given away, I framed them so they can put them on the wall. So minis, I just don't know what I would do with them. I do have a portfolio, so kits
mhm.
that I've done that I like a lot. I'll put them in like a and originally I bought it for puzzles because I do puzzles, but it's a puzzle
Mhm.
portfolio, so it's big enough to hold diamond paintings. So that's what I
Oh, yeah.
typically do with my diamond paintings.
Yeah. But do you, when you select your diamond paintings to buy, do you buy them with already someone in your mind? Like, okay, I can give them away, because is that part of your selection as well? Or do you just buy them, you do them, and then like, okay, maybe I can give them to whoever.
No, so typically, so no, I don't actually buy them with people in mind. I've never
Yeah.
really done that. Um, I guess I could say I did that with the Glorious Purpose when they team with
Mhm.
Marvel. My family is we love Marvel movies, so
Yeah.
um, I would sit and watch Marvel movies with my boys all the time. So
Yeah.
when those came out, and I saw my son, my younger son, um, likes Loki a lot.
Yeah.
Like, he loves the character Loki.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, I was like, "Oh, gotta get that for my son."
Totally.
So
I get it. Yeah.
sometimes, but
Yeah.
typically no. I just buy paintings based on whether they speak to me. I really, really like them, and then I look
Mhm.
at them and I'm like, "Oh, my niece would really like this." So
Oh,
that's the
yeah.
first person that I gave a painting to, was my
Yeah.
she's actually my great niece, but my niece. And she like goes to the beach all the time, goes on girls trips all the time, and like she's forever putting it on her Facebook so I can see like, oh, they had a really great time. So I did, oh gosh, I've already forgotten the name of it. Um that one.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's a stunner. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so I saw it and I'm like, oh, she's always like got her bikini on and showing photos of her, whatever. So yeah, but typically I buy them because I like them, and then I find one to give to different people.
yeah. And apart from Geneva Bowers, do you have a certain preference for certain diamond paintings? Like, do you like landscapes or portraits or whatever?
No, so I'm more of a, I guess you would say, portraits, and I
Mhm.
lean, I think, more toward more cartoony, like that one
Yeah.
type
Yeah.
paintings. I don't do landscapes, and as a matter of
No.
fact, I just added, because I was like sort of setting up and figuring out like where I was going to sit or whatever, and I came across this Chuck Pinson that I bought back when I thought that I was gonna do a lot more diamond painting,
Yeah.
probably around 2020 or something like that. And I when I started into really getting into collecting, I wanted like anybody that I thought I might like, I would like
Mhm.
get one of their paintings and to see. So I got a
Yeah.
Chuck Pinson because everybody had been talking about Chuck Pinson. And I do like I used to like Thomas Kincaid, but I don't know, to sit down and diamond paint. We'll see. So what I wound up doing is that one Chuck Pinson that I have, I said I'm gonna put that on the list because I know it's an older kit. And I still
Okay.
like the image, but and I've never done a landscape, so it's really hard for me to say I don't like landscapes when I've never done one. So we'll
Okay, but
see. For this,
which one is it? Which one is
it's
it?
seaside. Let me just look on here because I can't. I won't be able to find it in there. Um, so you have helped me out tremendously. Let me just say that I really
Uh,
appreciate when I came across your challenge. That's what I call
yeah.
it, because to me it was a
Yeah.
challenge. I'm like, she was like, you can refresh your stash and just go through, find out how many kits you have. And I was like, see, that's what I need. I need to gamify getting through my stash.
Yeah,
So
make it a challenge. Yeah.
yes,
Make it fun.
yes. So what Chuck Benson is it? Seaside Dreams.
Seaside Dreams. Oh, beautiful.
And it
Oh,
has like a sunset in the back, which I
yeah.
think really like I said, I go toward the colorful. If it's colorful, I'm gonna have an easier time getting through it than if it's
Yeah.
a dark one, and
Yeah.
let alone a black and white. I don't think I would ever. I guess I say that, but I have one in a
Oh,
Guerrero. I guess is that
yeah.
how you
Oh,
say
which
it?
one do you have? Which one do you have?
Um, Joelle. Funny you should ask. The only one because when I write it down, um, it came in a mystery kit, mystery
Oh, okay.
mystery box. Um, and I'm done with mystery boxes because getting things that I don't know that I would ever do.
Yeah.
Is it Clavis?
Is it this one?
Yes, that's the one.
Okay. It's discontinued. Yeah. Ooh,
So
that's a dark one, Karen.
yes, that's why I like.
Ooh.
That's why I like no more,
Are you
no more.
tempted to do it or not?
In a way, only because, like I said, like with the Chuck Pinson, it's like I'm
Mhm.
saying I'm not gonna like it, but I've never tried it. I don't know for sure that I won't like it. Um, but
It's
so I'm
around. It's around.
I don't know. I haven't even looked because it's
It's
big,
around.
and that's
Yeah.
another thing. So we'll see. But
Okay.
that's
And
the other
do
thing that
you
I did. Go
because
ahead.
do you have a preference for round drills or square drills or does it?
Not really.
No.
And I think I really like having to be able to switch from one to the other. And
Yeah.
currently the
Yeah.
ones that I'm working on, one is a round and one is a square.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
It's nice.
yeah, it's more the
But I
images that I like, but
but I also like the system that you've got in the back. I see all your diamond paintings in those nice storage boxes.
yep.
Have you everything stored like that?
Not everything, because some of my kits, like I do have some smaller kits. Like I said, I go for the
Yeah.
smaller ones. So I have like a they're very similar, but they lay flat, which isn't as
Okay.
easy to see what's in it, but
Yeah.
it's easier to score a lot of smaller kits. But yeah,
Yeah.
that I got from Facebook. Facebook, one of the diamond painting Facebook groups, they were like, "Oh
Okay.
yeah, I have mine in these they're supposed to be hampers, like clothes hampers."
Oh, okay. It
And
looks really nice.
yeah, when I that
Yeah.
one when they said that, I'm like, maybe I could try that because before I think I just had them like laying flat on my desk and it was the
Mhm.
piles high and you couldn't really see. So when I tried this one, I'm like, oh, this really works. In fact, I just got this second one. The you can't
Okay.
hardly see it. I had bought one set and they come in a set of two, and I
Yeah.
thought that's all I needed at the time. I think I can't even say that it was all that I needed at the time, but I thought I didn't need another set. But yeah, the stash
Turned
is a
out
whole
that
lot
you
bigger
did.
than that. So now I have an empty one, which still have kits I can put in it. But
Yeah.
yeah.
But to get to the refresh your stash, because what did you do? Did you get all your diamond paintings out and look through them, or what was your process? How did you go about it?
Right. So they were already kitted, they were already in this storage
Yeah.
solution, if you will, for
Yeah.
the kits. But I didn't have them like I didn't have them all inventoried, so I didn't know
Mhm.
how many I had. I didn't know older, newer, or whatever. So basically I just went through um and pulled them out and wrote them down. Like I got my
Yeah.
little cheat sheet, put them on my phone. Um So now at least I have them all written down and I
Yeah.
can say, okay, these are the ones I want to sell. These are the ones I want
Yeah.
to keep. And then
Were you surprised by the amount? Because normally you have them a little bit all over the place, or did you already had an idea like, okay, I think I have about 90, or were you surprised?
no, I can't say I was surprised. I knew I had a lot. I did not know the number.
Yeah,
I was very happy that it was under 100
yeah,
because I was like, this is too much. Like, I think one of the questions you ask is like, are you happy with where your
yeah,
stash is? Are you
yeah,
not? I
yeah.
can't really say I'm happy with it, especially since I know I have kits that I know I'm not going to do. And then I
Okay.
also have kits that, before I knew about licensing, that I
Oh
got
yeah,
that I'm like,
yeah,
I've got to see what I'm going to do with these. I'm going to give them away. What am I going to do with them? So
yeah.
I'm not, I think I would be comfortable, cause I was thinking about this question. I would be
Hmm.
comfortable with that number 90 if all the ones I had, I absolutely loved,
Yeah.
but
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
don't. And so I think
yeah,
I probably would really be more comfortable with maybe around 50. I don't know
yeah.
that I'll ever get there, but
Mhm. Mhm.
and
But the
like I
ones
said,
that but the ones that you came across that you're like, okay, I really don't want to do them. Are you going to de-stash them? Are you going to do anything about that, or are you just
so
going to leave them in your stash?
oh no, I'm gonna try and de-stash them. That's my next step. So I was
Yeah,
actually planning or thinking about doing a de-stash before I
yeah,
saw your refresher stash challenge.
yeah.
Um, And so I still am. I just have to find the time to sit down and take pictures and write your name and, you know,
Yeah, because that's a whole other
posting.
thing. Have you ever done a de-stash? I've never
I
de-stashed,
I have
so
never done a full destash. I have destash kits.
okay.
Usually, lately, what I've done is, I'll look through because there are still a couple of kits that I'm looking for. So I will look through people's oh, I'm destashing or in search of post or whatever,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
So if I see something in my that somebody's in search of that I have in my stash that I'm
Yeah.
like, then so I have destashed that way. Oh, and I've also destashed from the mystery boxes because people are like, "Oh, I didn't get a mystery box and I want XYZ painting." So I destashed what was Halloween cat that was in the last Halloween mystery um
Okay.
box because
Box.
that one
But
was
you
a
but
hot
you s but you
commodity.
said but you already said earlier, like, "Okay, I'm not going to do mystery boxes, again."
Not
How
anymore.
many times did you do it?
It's 3 or 4 times, I can't
Okay,
remember. And the
okay.
reason that it's even more than that is, like, the first time I did it, I was pleasantly surprised. I got good kits, I was happy about them, but that did not happen again.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
like, kept giving it a try. I'm like, "Mm-mm, nope." Especially what really turned me off from it is they tend to put big
Yeah,
kits in
yeah,
those mystery boxes, and I'm
yeah.
like, "Okay, that's 2 strikes. I don't like the image, and it's big as all gets out." So I've got, like, 10 big kits that I'm like, "Who's gonna do those?"
Yeah, yeah. But the good thing is because lots of time with the mystery boxes, if they are like mystery exclusive kits,
That's true.
those are probably sought after because people can't get them anymore. So maybe that's for destashing those, if they are large and you don't want to do them, that's a plus. But I think destashing, I'm saying it like it's so easy, but that's a lot of work as well to de-stash a
Mhm.
kit because, as you said, you need to find the time to make the nice photos. You need to do your pricing. You need to put it up on a de-stash site. You need to be able to trust the person that you're going to send it to, and then you need to physically send all the. So it sounds like okay, you can just de-stash a couple of kits. I'm like, well, that's also one of the reasons that I don't de-stash because it's just too much work. Yeah, it sounds easier than it is. I think if you really don't like a kit, I do think that it's easier to de-stash in the States than here in Europe because it's
Mhm.
more commonly used. But still, it is work that you need
Yep.
to do for it.
Yeah. But I mean, I've done a couple, and then I have a couple when I went through my list. I'm like, okay, we're just gonna mark them down that I want to sell them. So
Yeah.
at least I
Yeah,
have. I've,
just to
I'm,
give a number, like how many are you thinking about? Like 10 or something like that, or is it less?
oh no, it's not less.
Okay.
It's somewhere between 10 and 20. I don't. I
Oh,
I
okay.
have some. I've marked down some cells, but then
Yeah.
I also tend to change my mind, like the Chuck Pinson. Chuck Pinson was on the list at one point to sell, but so if I
If
came
you're if
across
you're
somebody,
if you're likely to change your mind, then I always say just wait because there's no rush. Just wait and go
right?
set them aside and go back in a couple of months and look again.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I looked at that Chuck Pinson. I'm like, but I really do like the image, so maybe I'll
Mhm.
do it. So it just depends. But it's
Yeah.
somewhere
Yeah.
between 10 and 20. There's definitely quite a number that I'm like they can leave, and I'd be also happy about it.
Okay. And do you have are most of your kids from, because we're talking about Diamond Art Club kids, but
Hmm.
do you also do other companies, or is most part of your stash Diamond Art Club?
Most of my stash is Diamond Art Club, but I
Yeah.
do have some others. Like I said, the not that it's mine, it's my daughter's, but the
Yeah.
original Geneva Bowers, that one came
Yes.
from Distracted by Diamonds.
Yes. Perfect.
I've got some the Chuck Pinson I was talking about, that one came from Dreamer Designs.
Hmm.
Um and then I've done a couple of other diamond painting companies, but not too many other than Diamond Art Club.
No, mostly Diamond Art Club. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. And for the refresher stash, because you said I'm going to do an older kit and a newer kit together, and you usually work on one or two kits at a time, not more. So are
Hmm.
you doing like, okay, once they are finished, I'm going to start a new one? Do you have already made a kind of a pre-selection, or are you just like, okay, once I finish it, I'm just going to sit back, look in my list what I feel like doing?
So I did a combination of that.
Yeah.
I did like because one of the things that has more so gotten me into getting through my stash or getting through a diamond painting is
Yeah.
doing not a challenge, but you know when people have events.
Yeah.
So I've done events a couple of times. Like this one was done for oh gosh, Katie's what does Katie do? Not the Christmas one, but the
Drills and chills.
Drills and Chills. Thank you.
Mhm.
I forgot. Yeah, so I did that one for Drills and Chills
Yeah.
one year. So that helps me sort of get through it. So because I
Yeah.
know that I will probably do Drills and Chills again, like I picked the kit that I probably would do for Drills and Chills. So
Okay.
I when I went through, I said these are the ones that I'm most likely going to do. So I think I picked out 8 or so older kits that I would do.
Okay. And can we know which ones they are? I'm sorry to being so nosy, but I love hearing about other people's stashes. So
I'm trying to
every
see if I set one aside for Drills and Chills, and I can't. I don't know that I did. I'll do it in the order that I have them, not the
yeah.
order, but the ones that I have starred in here. So, and
Okay.
this probably will change, but
Yeah, of course.
one of the older kits that I have, that I was thinking about doing for her Christmas event, which I can't remember what that is either.
Jingle drills.
Jingle Drills. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's from Lindsay, Emeralds and Fairy Lights, and I
Yes.
think Courtney is
Um,
going to do it this year. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize
Yeah.
they were changing it up. I hadn't heard
Yeah.
yet. But I have a kit called Christmas Bunny that I was thinking about doing for that. It's like a bunny in a wreath. Um
Okay.
and it's
And
because I actually have a bunny, so I
is it
thought that
is
that
it
was cool.
that black one with his
Yes,
paw?
that's the
Yeah.
one.
Oh, that's such a cutie. Yeah.
And
I
then
love it.
so I also have a kit Butterfly Beauty that I would do for there's an event in October, and it's because October is the domestic violence month.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah.
so the person that does it really likes purple, so it's either purple or butterflies, because I guess butterflies is a symbol for domestic violence awareness.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet purple, break the silence. is
Break
the
the
one that I'm
silence.
thinking.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I have a mystery kit. And the only reason that I have a mystery kit in here is because I've never done a mystery kit. I really want to do a mystery kit. It's a large
Yeah.
one though, so but I got this one. I actually won this mystery kit from
Oh,
somebody doing an event. It was the same similar thing. It's like it was a Facebook group and they were doing a giveaway and you just
yeah.
had to enter and I got spun and I won this mystery kit. Um,
Cool.
it's nature and ocean, which probably isn't something I would gravitate towards. Then I also got a mystery kit and a mystery box
Yeah.
that I'm like, and they're both big. That one
Yeah.
I probably can sell easier. So I
Yeah.
the other one, this mystery kit is an older one, so I probably it's not going to be easy to sell. So I might sell the newer mystery kit, and then because that one is fantasy, and it's by Chris. What I forget her name. I looked at Christine Baker, I think it is.
Oh, yeah. No, it is a Cheryl Baker.
Oh, Cheryl Baker. Thank you. I know
Oh,
it was
you'll
a C.
definitely be able to sell that one. I then yeah, I know
And it
the
probably she probably won't be my style.
no.
Just like the
And
Ennis
if you're like
Guerrero.
if it's just that you want to do a mystery diamond painting and it doesn't really matter which one, it's just for the process to
Hmm.
see if you enjoy it, then the odds of the chances of selling that one because it's really sought after, I think that's a great way to go. Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. So, what else do I
Oh,
have?
cool.
Like I said, I added Chuck Pinson. I have at least one check mark in my list of things that I was going to get rid of. I think that's all that I have listed of things I'm going to try. And the idea is when you first said that you were going to start doing one, you were going to start one each month. I thought,
Yeah.
12, that's a lot. And I have not been diamond painting. So I was thinking that I would do maybe one every other.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to try to start one every month though,
Yeah.
um, until I get to the point where I'm like, too many whips, I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? That's also because I'm used now. Last year, I started working on a lot of whips at the same time. So I'm at about 10 whips at a time. And I'm comfortable with that now. But if you're not comfortable with it, then starting a new diamond painting each month, because you're not going to finish the diamond painting each month, well, at least I don't think that I will, then you need to get comfortable with the fact that you have multiple whips. So if that isn't your thing, then I would just finish the whip, and then once the whip is finished, start the new one. And I know, okay, you love kitting up, so that might be a little bit of a thing as well. But otherwise, because otherwise it gets overwhelming if you're
Hmm.
like, okay, because um, I'm used to having multiple whips, but I can totally understand that if you have too many whips, just like when you have a stash that is too large, that
Hmm.
it reaches a point that it doesn't get comfortable, that you're getting uncomfortable with it because you're like, oh, I still need to finish that one and I still need to finish that one and I want to start a new one. So it takes away the fun aspect of working on your diamond painting. So if you could just try it for say for 2 months, and if you're noticing like, ooh, no, this isn't working for me, just stop starting new ones, just finish the
Exactly.
ones you're working on first. I think that's the way to go.
Mhm. Is that a whip behind you?
Yeah, this is a long-term project. This is my 100 kit. I
Oh,
yeah, I bought this because the confetti I like confetti. The confetti in this one is totally different than all the diamond paintings that I've worked on till date. And I've worked on Josephine Walls and I've worked on Chuck Pinson. So that's all a particular kind of confetti. And this is totally different and it's so fun. But if I work on more than two sections, if I don't put it away after that, I will totally burn out. So I'm just doing a section every now and then, or a row. But it's a really long term project, and I'm having it as a backdrop for my stash and chats at
very
the moment.
nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
so
Yeah,
I'm not.
I'm not a confetti person. I mean,
No.
I say not, but what I mean is I could do some confetti here and there, but
Yeah,
if it's confetti heavy,
yeah,
oh, no, 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 it's too
yeah,
much. And in
yeah,
fact, I took a picture. Somebody had put had put on Facebook that they, had got this confetti, and they put a picture of it. And I'm like,
yeah,
oh, that's what people mean when they talk about something's really confetti heavy. That would
yeah,
drive me bananas if like
yeah,
every single square was a different. Because
yeah.
I'm not the type of diamond painter that I have all my trays out all at once. That's just not me. It's never been me.
Okay.
But when I looked at that, I was like, that's why people need their trays out all at once. Because if you're changing every other square to a different color, you can't
Yeah,
keep dumping. Yeah, you would have to have them out. But
yeah, yeah. But do you work in with the tray system? Do you have them kitted up in trays, or what's your preferred storage system, or don't you
so
have?
I do the Elizabeth Ward. I
Yeah,
think that's my favorite. I have one of the similar Diamond Art clubs, but I don't like
yeah.
it over the Elizabeth Wards. So the Elizabeth Wards are
Okay.
my favorite.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to show you something. There's a couple things I wanted to show you or the
Oh,
people, the audience. And that
yes.
one of the other things is I know people talk about you can diamond paint. You don't have to buy a system like a
Mhm.
Elizabeth Ward type to keep your drills in. I
Yeah.
actually made this one. I don't remember when I made it, and it must have been before I got my Elizabeth Wards, but it's basically a
Yeah.
shoebox. And then I made
Oh,
dividers.
yeah.
And some kits come in baggies, you
Yeah.
can go
Yeah.
out of your baggies. So this was made. I made this to do the to kit up in baggies. And
Oh,
see, it's just
cool.
like, and then I put like instead of having one number, if you will, in
Yeah.
each, like three baggies go in each slot. And so you can actually kit, you don't have to kit up in. So that's my makeshift shoebox,
Oh,
carry it around kitting system for
oh, that's so
baggies.
nice. But you work out of baggies then?
I
Yeah.
have. If some
Yeah.
of them, if they come in baggies, I'm not gonna sit there and okay, they're already kitted basically,
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
doesn't make sense to me to be like,
Yeah.
oh, let me go into the baggie to empty them into the little container. No, if they come
Yeah.
in baggies, they're staying in baggies. So
Okay.
I
Okay.
use a
Yeah.
different system if they're in baggies.
Yeah. Because if they're in baggies, I still kit them up. That's how much I love kitting up.
I love kitting up, but I'm just like, it's already done. I'm gonna just gonna.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's also because I'm quite clumsy and
Oh,
working with those baggies. I've done well, a couple of years back. I did one diamond painting out of baggies because I just wanted to have the experience, just to see if it was something for me. And I have never spilled so many drills because I was holding them wrong. The bags opened. It was a whole disaster. So that was the reason for me. But I really
yeah.
like what you made because you know what? You see those. Um, I think they are the 3D printed
Yeah, I did.
systems that they
I
have
did
now.
get one of those, and it was but it's like I think it was maybe I don't know. I think it maybe had 20. Like it was
Yeah.
10 on each side. So once you get
Mhm.
past 20 though, what do you do?
Yeah.
And this holds like more than that. This
Yeah.
held I'm up to 50 something in this box.
Oh, cool. That's
And
so creative.
I didn't want to go and buy another one. So I was like, I'm gonna make my own.
Yeah, and it works.
It does, and that's
Yeah,
why I still have it, even though I
yeah,
clearly have something else I could use. I
yeah.
It's like if I need to, that's what I'll use. So I kept it. And then the other thing I
Oh,
wanted to show you because you guys talk, I hear other people talking about Josephine Wall
mhm.
and how confetti heavy she is. I do
Yeah,
puzzles, and when I was putting these back here because this is not where they normally live. They live in a
okay,
different area,
okay.
but I found this and I'm like, I didn't even realize somebody gave me this puzzle. This is
Oh,
a puzzle
Gaia!
that's Josephine Wall. I'm like, wow, look
Yeah.
at that. And I'm like, yeah, that's not a diamond painting I want to do. That is very confetti heavy.
Oh, oh, cool. Oh, and did you do that puzzle already or
I
not?
actually did not. And the reason that
Okay.
I know I did not, I opened it. It's not fresh open, but these are all the pieces, right?
Oh,
And then but these are the edge. So I
oh,
started doing the edge
yeah, yeah,
um
yeah.
and stopped.
Oh, cool.
You
Oh,
have to
cool.
have
And
time to
when you
do that too.
I heard you talking about that you have a portfolio for your puzzles.
Hmm.
What do? You make your puzzles. Do you glue them
I do.
afterwards
I
or
glue.
something?
Yes, I do. But it's been a
Okay.
long time. Like I haven't done puzzles in a very long time, even though I started collecting some, and I have this one now. I saw. I'm like, I might as well do this. But I haven't done puzzles in a while. But
Yeah.
yeah, when I was doing them, I absolutely glued them.
Yeah.
If there's an image that I really, really like, and I'm not gonna
Mhm.
do it again or give it away,
Yeah.
I'm gluing it. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because I was like, okay, a portfolio for your puzzles. I was like, okay, when you do a puzzle afterwards goes back into the box, you crumble it up and it goes back into the box. And then I was like, oh no, maybe she glues them. So
Glue them
I
and put them on the
got
wall or wood,
yeah.
but I put right now I just have some that are in a, like I said, a portfolio that have been glued. But yeah, I just glue them because yeah, just like I don't know if you ever watched the movie. How old are your daughters? I keep hearing you talk about the
12
girls.
and 14.
So you probably watched the Lego movie. Yes?
No,
No? No?
no,
Okay.
no.
So the Lego movie, good movie by the way. I would recommend if you get a chance to watch it. But in the Lego movie, one of the things that happens is there's a little a dad and a little kid, and
Yeah.
the dad basically glues his Legos together. He uses Craggle because he doesn't want his kids basically to pull the Legos apart or whatever. And
Oh.
Craggle is crazy glue, but it somehow I guess it's crumpled up, and that's why they call it Craggle. But it's a really good
Oh.
movie. So yes, I'm the type of person. I don't have young kids, so I don't have to glue my
No.
Legos together. But I'm the type of person who would glue my Legos together if I had little kids that would break them apart because I put them together because I want to see them. I like
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
I don't want
And
them pulled apart.
yeah, and what for the Legos? What kind of Legos do you do? Do you use do you do a specific? Do you build like the villages, or do you like the cars or the
Um,
flowers?
I've done a little bit of both. I haven't
Mhm.
done flowers yet. I've seen
Okay.
flowers. I want to do some flowers, but I haven't done them yet. Um, I was heavily into Harry Potter
Yeah.
for a while, so I've got quite a number of Harry Potter ones. I also, like I said, I watch Marvel, so
Yeah.
um, I'm also into. I don't know if you can see him up there.
No.
Grogu,
No. No.
Baby Yoda. It just depends on things that I like. Is what I
Yeah.
usually will do in Lego. I've actually done a Lego. It wasn't. I don't know if it was technically Lego, but I had a friend who rode a motorcycle a lot, and I saw a Lego set that was a motorcycle that was a
Oh,
Harley. So I put a
yeah.
Harley together for him, and gave
Oh,
it to him. So those are the types of things that I do.
I really like Legos. I don't have the large kits, but when the girls got into Legos as well, and then the Harry Potter, but the easier kind, and I was always just eyeing those little booklets because I wanted to work on them
Oh,
myself.
I love a Lego. There's something satisfying about following the steps and putting them
Yeah,
together. Absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely. I
and
bought one for Christmas and still haven't done it yet because I haven't had the
oh,
time.
but
Um,
it's been such a, I think that's all, well, it always has been, but the last couple of years, and I think part of it is also because of the pandemic, but they have really grown in the adult Lego projects, because they were already there, but they were really specific because they were uh, about Star Wars, or they were about cars, and now they have, well, the large flower pieces. I can't,
mhm.
well, 5 years ago they weren't there, and I really like the way that craft has evolved as well, because those projects, well, they're just awesome, and they take weeks,
Yeah,
or
they
sometimes
do.
even months to build, because it's so many different steps, and that's so
Yeah, I
satisfying.
actually picked up a flower because I've been meaning to get one a flower
Yeah.
set. Then
Yeah.
I picked up one the other day, and was gonna buy it, but then I looked at it and it was $60. I'm like, yeah, I don't love it that
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting pricey, really, really.
It
Well,
is.
okay,
It is.
diamond paintings as well, but the
Mhm.
Legos are pricey as well. Yeah, I totally understand. But it is a fun hobby, and I think it's a great hobby also alongside, well, diamond painting or crocheting, because it's in the similar kind of thought process, just working with your hands and putting it all together. And you're just able, when you're working on a piece like that, you can, well, listen to music or listen to the
Absolutely.
television or YouTube in the background. I really do. You listen or watch anything when you're working on a piece, or do you do it in silence?
No, I don't do it in silence. But typically, I will. I'm watching. It's whatever I'm currently watching. But
Yeah,
so YouTube a lot. I do a lot of YouTube. Sometimes I'll listen to audiobooks. It just
yeah,
depends on what I'm doing, like what I'm currently
yeah,
listening to or watching at the time. Because
yeah.
I watch trashy TV like Love Is Blind or whatever.
Perfect in the background. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because if you need to focus too much on the television, then you can't focus on your craft. So it needs to be a little bit
that's true.
mindless in the background that you can listen to. And if you miss something, it isn't a problem. You
Right.
don't miss the clue of the television series or something like
Absolutely.
that. Oh, well, I'm so glad. I'm going to have to let you go because I'm
Okay.
already taking more than an hour of your time. But I so enjoyed talking to you, Karen.
It was
Oh, it was
nice.
so much fun, and I'm so well happy that you told so much about all the beautiful diamond paintings and projects that you're working on. And well, I'm just wishing you a lot of luck with your diamond painting. Refresh your stash challenge. Ooh, that's a lot of words.
Yeah, I will let you know if I do break open that Chuck Pinson.
Yeah, well, keep me updated. Well, you know where to find me, and
Mhm.
well, otherwise you can always comment in a video, and I'll
Right.
I'll find you, or hit me up via email or something like that. I would really like to know. Thanks so much, Karen. Let's
All
say
right.
goodbye to
Thank you.
Bye,
And I am
everybody. Thanks for watching.
bye. Thanks
Bye.
for watching. Bye.
Okay. Okay, guys. Well, that was the lovely Karen. I had so much fun talking to her, and I'm so intrigued by that doll that she made. I'm going to look it up. Well, I'm not a crocheter and I'm not thinking about picking it up, but if you are a crocheter and you're like, "Ooh, that sounds interesting." Well, I hope this gave you some new suggestions to look at. All the topics that we talked about, certain events, or like for instance this doll creator that she talked about, is put in the description box below, so you can go and check it out. And there's also the link, as said, to the Refresh Your Stash playlist with everything in it. There's a link to the Stash and Chat playlist if you want to check it out. And if you're watching and you're like, okay, I would like to join in the Stash and Chat, well, if you fill out the form in the description box below, you can be considered to be a guest for a future Stash and Chat. Just watch every first Sunday of the month of 2026 because you'll be in that spinning wheel. One requirement, though, is that you're actually doing the Refresh Your Stash challenge because, well, that's the whole reason that I'm doing these stash and chats. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you give me a thumbs up on your way out. And, well, let me know in the comments what you thought about this stash and chat with the lovely Karen. So, and Karen already promised to keep me updated on her Refresh Your Stash challenge. So I'll be really excited to know if she is going to be able to get to the Chuck Pinson that she talked about somewhere this year. But we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.